Hello guys, my name is Nur Hazwani and I am from SM Science Tengku Muhammad Faris Petra. Today, I am going to present to you my personal project of 2020. Stay tuned! Hello guys, my name is Nur Hazwani. You can call me Wani and I am the supervisor of Puan Rozia Muhammad Ali. Now, let's talk about the title of my project, which is the ensuring the school community to be kept updated about the IB committee in my school. Why do I choose this project? So let's go on to know more about mypib. The goal of my project is to ensure that the school community, which consists of the students, the teachers and even the workers in the school like the clerk and also the cleaner, to know about the IB committees in the school like the coordinator educator network committee and also the personal project committee. Have you ever imagined that an IB school, they are facing a problem in implementing the IB surroundings towards the school community in that school? I think it is not a good sign from them. However, it is actually for me a normal situation that had been faced by some of the IB schools all around the world. Why do I say so? It is because a new authorized IB need to implement the IB practices in their school like at a sudden moment, and people would not easily attracted to change their style of their life. That is why I came up with this idea to help the administrator to implement the IB practices in their daily life by let them know about the IB committee in my school. Let's move on to the ATL skills. As an IB learner, I have to implement all of the ATL skills in doing my project so that it will greatly done by me. So the first and the most significant ATL skills that I implement throughout my journey of doing the project is the research skills. Why do I say so? Actually, for information, I did change my personal project 4 twice, and the final project of me is the 4th plan of my personal project. I did so many research that I found a few of irrelevant reasons for me to continue my previous personal project plans. For an example, the first project of me, which is to create a blueprint of a mobile study table to be commercialized through the factories in this Kota Baru, Kelantan. I found that the blueprint paper cost above 1,000 ringgit, and I knew that the blueprint paper is only used for the big projects manager like the ships, to create a ship or even the houses and so on. And that's why I changed the first plan of my project, even though it sounds so incredible. Besides that, I also use various ways of searching things and information. For illustration, I use the Google to search for things and stuff, and also I use the media socials to be kept updated about things around me. And the last one, I ask people about the suggestions and also their opinions about my project and also for the other topics. The second ATL skills that I implemented much in my personal project is the self-management skill. Truth to be told, I was doing my project behind the time frame. Due to the busy of January and February of 2020, I put the personal project on ice to focus on my activities in the school, like the competitions, the trainings and so on. Besides that, the pandemic of COVID-19 also hit me hard when it comes around on the March of 2020 in Malaysia. And actually, it gave me a bad impact to my project, as the pandemic issue caused me to feel bored of my project, to feel so lazy to continue and finish up my project on time. Even though I was given much of advices from my supervisor, I was reluctant to implement the advices that is given from her. However, when I started to change the plan of the project, I realized it. Sadly, I changed my project at a very last minute, which is the 3 weeks before I have to send my personal project to the supervisor. And due to that, I really have to manage my time so well so that I can do my best for the personal project. I also create some schedule for me so that I will really well guided by the timeline that I created myself, and it really helpful, so that makes me successfully did the project. Because of my previous experiences of doing the first and the second and also the third project, I didn't even postpone my fourth project of personal project, which is to create to ensure that the school community to be kept updated about the IB committee through the IB board at the IB walk in my school. Now, let's move on to the third and the fourth ATS skills that I will combine here, which is the communication and social skills. Actually, it is really interconnected with each other, as when we want to communicate with others, we have to implement the social skills so well. For your information, I did collaborate with people out of my school so that I can get a bonus point from there, that I tried to widen my contacts with everyone. I tried to ask the help, and I successfully asked the help from my friends out of the Faris IBWS, which are the students from the Malay College Kuala Kangsar, MCKK, and students from the Tunku Kursiah College, which is TKC, and the students from the Science Alam Shah Secondary School, ASIS. They sent me some of the pictures of the information boards at their schools, and it really made me to generate new ideas of decorations on the board. Besides that, I also tried to collaborate with an IB school from India, which is the NET school. However, when they responded to my messages, it is quite late that I just changed my plan for the project. When I tried to collaborate with them and asking a help from them, I used a good words to talk with them, and I tried my best to avoid the sensitive issues occurs in our conversation so that they will be comfortable to talk with me and to collaborate with me. Above all, the ATL skills that I don't mention yet here is the thinking skill. Actually, it is one of the significant ATL skills that I use throughout my project. Why? Okay, looking to the flow of the thinking skills, I have to generate ideas by critically think about the decorations on the board so that it will attract the students, the teachers, and even the workers to look at the board. So, due to the lessons that my schools provided, like the Mandarin and the France, the Arabic, and also the Japan, the ideas to use the Japan sculpture, which is origami, just came out. Through my observation, for these 5 years of me being in this school, no boards ever used the origami as the main decoration of their boards. And I thought thought that it will give a circuit different touch for the students to look at the board and to take a pit stop and look the information and understand the information so well. With that, the goal of my project, which is to let them know about IB, will successfully achieve. Advisors and so on, and that's made me to reflect myself and become better. Like for the last project,
throughout 8 months.
okay, I have gained that research skill. For your information, I changed 3 times the project. So that's proof that I do much of research, that I changed it because I found some irrelevant reason for me to doing the previous project.